am doing kind of a chill, laid-back vlog today. It is officially fall, calendar-wise. We can now officially celebrate. To celebrate, I want to go out and do some things. We're going to go get a coffee. We're going to hit a new store I want to go to. And then also in this vlog, I want to attempt to make Taylor Swift's chai cookies. I'm getting him to try it. Oh my gosh, I was gonna eat the rest of that.
Well, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm Monica. As you can see, I'm getting ready. I am doing kind of a chill, laid-back vlog today. I'm very excited. It is officially fall, calendar-wise. We can now officially celebrate the beginning of fall. I am pumped. And to celebrate, I want to go out and do some things. We're going to go get a coffee. We're going to hit a new store I want to go to. And I want to try to find a fall purse. I'm just kind of in the mood to have either a leather purse or a suede. Well, they're both leather, but different kinds. Something seasonal. I don't normally get a purse for fall, which is kind of funny considering how much I love fall, but I just feel like it. So I'm gonna hit a new store called Painted Tree Boutiques. It is like a vendor type store where they have a bunch of different boutiques in the store. It's in our old Nordstrom rack that moved, and it's a huge space. So I'm excited to check it out with you guys. Hopefully they have purses. I'm not entirely sure. I couldn't find a definitive answer of if they did or not. We'll have to see, but it's also right next door to a Marshalls, so if not, we can always look at Marshalls. We'll also pass TJ Maxx to and from that store, so either way I've got some options. And also in this vlog, I want to attempt to make Taylor Swift her chai cookies. I have been dying to make these since, like, forever, since they came out, and I never have. So I bought all the ingredients. We're going to try to make those together. It's just going to be kind of a fun little vlog where we're going to hang out. Hopefully you guys are excited about this. I'm going to finish up my hair, and I will see you guys in just a second, and then from there we'll go get coffee and do a little bit of shopping. Alright, grabbed myself a caramel macchiato. They've updated their cups, that's exciting. And now I'm finally going to go shopping. I'm going to sip on that on the way. It's very exciting. This is such a fun day. We made it, and I am so pumped. This is like the first booth that I walked into on the right, and it's got a bunch of cute seasonal clothing. I don't need any. I might look, but I'm going to try to be good. I feel like this is very Carrie Bradshaw. Loving it. And then I feel like this is very Rachel Green. Found some earrings. I've definitely been more into gold recently, but this kind of earring is right up my alley, so I think these are really cute. $10. Hypoallergenic though, which is exactly what I'm looking for. I have a nickel allergy, so yeah, that seems interesting. They have a whole wall of them too. Those are definitely my favorite though. None of these are speaking to me in the same way. I am trying to find purses. No luck so far. Haven't made it that far though, so let's see if I'm able to. Oh, no, those are like bags. Okay, like computer bags or something. I found a candle booth, Simply Modern, made with coconut soy wax. You know, I have my favorite candle companies, but I always love to check out more. This smells really good. Their seasonal ones also smell good. So far, I've smelled that one And another one, where is it? Is this it that I smelled? I think that's probably seasonal, but yeah, they all smell really, really good. Okay, I found a booth with purses. This one is my favorite so far, but it is a bag inside bag, which means that it's basically an empty purse that includes a separate bag that like comes out. So not my favorite, but definitely like sort of style I'm going for in terms of how it actually looks. And it's not fully on the table. Like, I do think it's really cute. I want a shoulder bag. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, this is totally unrelated to why I'm here, but I feel like this is kind of a funny little gag gift for Thomas. His birthday is coming up. He likes bourbon, and I got him a Bourbon of the Month Club like subscription for a few months, and like it's punny. I think it's so funny. I might have to get that for him, just not for his like full-on birthday gift, but just like a little something, because he'll like that. I am like loving this dress. It's just like it like tapers at the bottom in a certain way. I think it's really pretty. I have nothing to wear it to, but really pretty. Also, I love the cropped flannel. How fun is that? How do we feel about barrel jeans? I feel like I don't love them, but also they look cute on everybody except for me. How cute are these crochet scrunchies? I think they're probably crocheted. So cute. I'm really liking the brown one. Clearly it kind of goes with my outfit. There's this whole booth for Alabama, which, you know, I had to come to, and I am in love with this, combining two of my favorite loves, Taylor Swift and Alabama football. How cute is this? It's a clear bag so you can take it into the stadium, and it's literally a football. I love that. I love this because it's like a sweatshirt that's been cut in half, so it's like a kind of cardigan jacket style sweatshirt. I love that. I mean, I know that's a simple concept, but why hasn't anybody ever done this before? At least not anybody I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, I love this. It says Brewery Buddy. It's dog bandanas. That is so fun. They have other ones, but that is so fun. We love taking our dogs to breweries, and they are both bandana pups, so they could be matching. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's like $21.99 though. I feel like that's a little expensive. I'm gonna think on it. Okay, so I'm gonna head to the restroom here real quick, and then we're gonna head over to Marshall's. I'm gonna think on that purse and a couple of other things, and since Marshall's is right next door, I'll just walk back over here if I decide to get anything from here. But honestly, a lot of the booths are empty, so there's not as much stuff as I was expecting. There's a lot, but not as much, so I'm excited to see when it fills up, like kind of how it looks. In Marshall's now, looking at the purses, I like that this has like a suede-like quality to it on the side, and then leather-like, I don't know if it's real leather or not, on the front, but I feel like it's like kind of long up there. I don't know. I do like that it's big, but I also don't want one that's too big, I don't think. So I'm gonna keep looking, but I do like what this one has to offer. Okay, here's another one I really like. Same sort of quality as that first one, but shorter. Now, I can't decide if I think the strap is too long for the kind of shoulder bag look I'm going for. I'm being very particular, I know, but if I'm gonna buy a seasonal purse, I wanna be 100% sure about it, so I need to figure out how to get it off this thing. I might have to go ask for help, which I don't wanna do. They have them all strapped down, but I wanna see where this hits on me. Oh no, now this might be perfect, but I think it's like $100 because it's Michael Kors, but it is so cute. Oh man. So I had to get somebody to unhook the purses I was looking at, the larger suede one, but not the biggest one that I looked at first, and then the Michael Kors one, and she had to stand there while I decided which one I wanted. So that was a little stressful. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with the Michael Kors one. I went ahead and put it to the front, and now I'm looking at picture frames because I need one. I'm looking at this one. I know it's kind of fall themed and not all year round, but I'm kind of loving it because it's like suede, and honestly I felt kind of bad because when she was getting the purses, the alarms wouldn't start going off on one of them, and I was like, I need to go shop around some more because she just worked like for 10 minutes trying to get it to stop. So I might get this. If not, I might get, if I can find the right size of this one. It's definitely a little bit more year-round friendly. I don't know though. I'm just really loving the suede one. We'll see. We'll see. It's also a little bit more expensive, but I love it, and I can keep it up year-round if I want to. There's not really any rules. I just feel like it's fall because of what it looks like. Okay, actually I'm getting both picture frames because I can't remember what size I need. I should not have walked into this aisle. I always find a notebook that I love. Do I need one? No. But is this beautiful? Yes. Will I get it? I don't know. It even has a place where you can put the date. So, oh, it is so pretty. You cannot buy things just based on them being pretty, Monica. Put it back. Be responsible. I'm gonna get some travel coffee cups though, because Thomas makes coffee and then takes it to work with him, but I want them to be festive. He doesn't care, but I do. So I'm gonna grab one of these, if not both of these. I haven't decided. We're having some sort of crisis here. I just decided I'm gonna get these as well because I want to put them on the little napkin plate in our guest bathroom, and they're fun and festive. And like I said, I'm having some sort of crisis. I need to get out of here. Okay, so I definitely did well in Marshall's. You saw me have a little bit of a shopping blackout, but hey, we got some fun stuff. I am probably gonna hit TJ Maxx because I want to see if maybe they have a little bit of a cheaper purse, but you have to admit that this is a beautiful, very fall purse, and I love it, which makes me just a little angry, but also a little happy. I'm very conflicted, but yeah, let's head to TJ Maxx, see if I can find maybe a little bit of a cheaper purse there, because I want to make sure I've exhausted all my options, or at least explored them, to see if I can find something else. But right now, this is the winner. Okay, these are the two closest, like, ranking-wise that I've found here, but I still like the Michael Kors one the best. This one is just too big for what I'm needing, and this one is just, like, I just like the Michael Kors one more. So I'm gonna leave those here and probably just stick with the Michael Kors one and accept the fact that I paid a little bit more money on a purse than I wanted to. I also really like this one, but it's not, like, the straps aren't long enough to be a shoulder bag, which is what I'm looking for. It's also $100, so I wouldn't be saving any money anyway, but it's really, really cute. Well, I'm in the TJ Maxx picture frame aisle. I found the suede picture frame that I found in Marshall's, but it's a slightly less fall-y color, so I could probably get away with it year round. It's the same size as the other one, so I'll have to see if either one of these match anyway, but I think I'm going to get this, and whichever of the picture frames I don't use, I will return, so 2 of the picture frames will go back. Alright, so it's the next day, and it is officially time to attempt to make Taylor Swift's chai cookies. I'm very excited. I did go ahead and mix up the chai spices. In her original recipe, she uses a chai tea bag, but I didn't do that because I didn't realize that was actually an option based on the recipe I'm using. You use spices, so I went ahead and mixed the spices to make the chai, and what that entailed was 1.5 teaspoons of ground ginger, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of ground allspice, 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cardamom, 1/8 teaspoon of ground cloves, and then a pinch of black pepper. So I just winged it on the black pepper, but I went ahead and did that so it would kind of speed up the actual combining of all the ingredients process. So let's go ahead and get to actually getting it all put together. I'm very excited. Hopefully this goes well. I guess we shall find out. All right, so it says to take this butter, it says 1/2 cup, which is 1 full stick at room temperature. I put it in the refrigerator, so I just kind of melted it for like 10 seconds. Well, no, I think it was 15 seconds to kind of soften it up so I can actually, you know, blend it a little better. So now I'm going to use my grandmother's blender and put it on medium speed for a minute. That's what it says to do, and then I'm gonna add the vegetable oil. All right, now I'm going in with 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, and then I'm going in with 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, and then 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. And now we're just gonna dump all of the spices in. I'm so glad that I pre-mixed these and got these all measured out, because then I could taste to make sure it actually tastes right. So I'm just gonna dump those in there. And now I'm going to beat to combine. All right, I just tasted the batter to make sure it's tasting right, and it's tasting really good so far. So now it's time to put 1 egg in. Let's see if I can do this gracefully. All right, I feel like I was pretty successful at that. And now I'm going in with my vanilla extract, and we're gonna put 2 teaspoons of this in. Now I need to beat at medium speed to fully incorporate it. Now it's time for the flour, baking soda, and salt. So I'm gonna start off by putting 2 cups of flour in here. All right, now it's time to go in with 3/4 a teaspoon of baking soda. Now 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Let's see, I can't put this in here, so I'm gonna have to be careful and pour it. Okay. I'm gonna put the mixer on low and stir this in. I need to get as much of this off of these as I can so I can make more cookies. Probably would equal to about 1 or 2 more cookies if I was guessing. All right, so this is what it's looking like. It does look like the picture from the recipe I'm using, so that's a good sign. It also tastes good. I keep tasting it along the way to make sure it's actually tasting right. So now I have to put this in the refrigerator for an hour because apparently it's too soft like this to bake the cookies. It needs to be a little harder, so I'm gonna stick that in there for an hour, and while I wait for that to kind of harden and cool off, I'm gonna do some fallish things, make some coffee, maybe watch some Gilmore Girls, get under a cozy, probably heated blanket, and wait for this to be ready so we can actually bake it. Alright, so it has been an hour. So before I actually bought this, I'm going to make some cinnamon sugar, and it says to put 4 parts sugar to 1 part cinnamon, so I'm going to do 1/4 cup of sugar and then a tablespoon of cinnamon. I mean, who's not going to love cinnamon sugar? That'll just add to the wonderfulness of what will hopefully be these cookies. Then it tells me to press the dough evenly with my fingers or in my palm, all right? And then you roll it in the cinnamon sugar, where you kind of, you know, dunk it. And you just repeat it. I don't think they're gonna be perfect, but I'm hoping that they're just gonna be delicious and cozy. So far, they're all different sizes. So clearly I still have quite a bit left over, so I'm gonna move this out of the way and get another baking sheet. I don't know if I have one exactly like this, but either way I'm gonna go get one and then put parchment paper over it. So I got 6 extra cookies out of that. Glad I did not waste that. Not that I was even thinking about it. All right, hopefully, no, I will not be able to fit these on the same rack. So I'm gonna move one of these racks up actually and put the pan with the least amount of cookies on that. I'm gonna move this one, put this one over here, and well, is it gonna fit? There we go. Pray for the best. And this one down here. Obviously you can see my cookies are a variety of sizes. And with that being said, it says for larger cookies to bake for 12 to 14 minutes and then for smaller cookies 8 to 10. So I'm gonna start off with 8 minutes and then go up from there because you can always add more time, but you really can't take away time and hope that the cookies won't burn. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to set this for 8 minutes to start off with. So now it is time to make the glaze. I'm gonna start off with powdered sugar, and I'm gonna put 1.5 cups of that. And then 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. And then it says 3 tablespoons of whole milk or eggnog. I have neither of those. I did not realize that this called for a specific milk. So we're just gonna use 2% and really kind of hope for the best. There's really nothing else I can do. And now we whisk. Okay, I'm looking and I definitely made some of these cookies a little too big, so I'm gonna have to divide them back out when they're done. All right, timer just went off and I know I'm going to have to put them in there for longer because they're gigantic. Whoops, now I know, but you know, maybe it's not such a bad thing, but I'm definitely gonna have to put them in for longer, so I'm gonna probably put them in for 3 more minutes. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take the top ones out because they're definitely a little bit more done than the others. And then we're gonna leave these in for like another 30 seconds. Some of these were so gigantic. You can definitely see that those are a little bit more done than these. This is what they look like in pictures without glaze. So hopefully these will be done. I do think these are a little bit overcooked, but that's a space issue. So hopefully they won't be terrible though. We'll see. I'm gonna divide these while I wait for them to cool. And then after they're done cooling, it'll be time to put the glaze on. These are so gigantic. So I have let these cool for about 20 minutes. As you can see, most of them are quite large. And it is now time to put the glaze on. It says to just put the glaze on in the center and don't get it on the edges. So I'm gonna do my best. It does say that you can sprinkle some nutmeg on there. It actually says fresh nutmeg, but I'm just going to use the ground that I used earlier. Just a little bit. Some of it's not coming out the same. Ugh. So these are definitely looking better than those, but they'll probably be fine too. So I'm gonna get one of these and we're gonna do a little taste test. Hopefully I did an okay job. It is time to taste test. I picked the prettiest one to try out, mainly so I could get a pretty picture of it, hopefully. So I guess let's just see how it is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is delicious. As somebody who doesn't love pumpkin, this is like the perfect sort of fall cookie. The sheet with the most cookies on it that looks a little lighter, definitely perfect. I'll remember that in the future, but this is good. 10 out of 10 probably will not last more than 1 to 2 days. All right, I'm getting him to try it. Be honest.
Still warm.
Oh my gosh, I was gonna eat the rest of that. Is it good?
Well, that's my thing, so I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Out of 10, what is it?
I like the spice.
Yeah.
It's a 10.
10? Yay! It's Taylor Swift's recipe. Thank you for eating my entire cookie. So I would say the cookies were a success, which is very exciting. I definitely will be making those again probably this year. Probably like next week if we go through them as fast as I think we will. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this very fall vlog. Happy official autumn now. We can officially celebrate. But yeah, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed hanging out with me. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up and hit that notification bell down below so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. And also subscribe if you have not already. If this does happen to be the first time that you're stumbling across my channel, definitely go check out the rest of it. See if you like what I put out there. We are in the middle of fall on my channel. I've done 2 other videos before this. One was a thrifting my fall wardrobe video, which is one of my favorite videos to film of like all time. And the other one is another favorite video that I love to film, which was decorating my space. So you can see me decorating our house and making it all cozy. But there is definitely more fall content to come, so hopefully you guys are excited about that. If you do happen to check out my channel and you happen to like what I put out there, then definitely subscribe like I said. I'd love to have you become a part of my family over here long term. But for now, that is it. So I'm going to wish you guys the best rest of your day, and I will go ahead and see you guys in my next video.